In American politics, words are weapons, and a recent clash between Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, AOC, and Stephen Miller proves it. AOC, a progressive congresswoman, and Miller, a former Trump advisor known for hardline immigration policies, took their fight to social media and TV. Their exchange wasn't just personal, it exposed the deep divisions shaping the country. For some, AOC's comments were a bold pushback against authoritarianism. For others, they were a cheap shot. This isn't just about insults. It's a battle for the soul of American politics. The legacy of the Trump era still fuels fierce debate, with Miller shaping the GOP and AOC pushing Democrats leftward. Their confrontation is a microcosm of the broader struggle over the nation's future. As we break down this story, remember, these aren't just personalities, they're symbols of two competing visions for America. The date is October 8, 2025, and the stakes remain high. Let's dive into how this conflict unfolded and what it reveals about our political climate. On October 5, 2025, AOC used Instagram Live to mock Stephen Miller, calling him a clown and poking fun at his appearance. She argued that humor is a powerful way to undermine political movements built on insecure masculinity and authoritarian posturing. By laughing at figures like Miller, she said, you strip away their power and expose their vulnerabilities. For AOC, ridicule isn't just for laughs, it's a strategy to resist what she sees as dangerous political forces. Critics, however, argue that personal insults lower the standard of debate and distract from real issues. They warn that this approach can alienate voters and make it harder to find common ground. The debate: is humor a tool for resistance, or does it just fuel division? In today's politics, the line between strategy and bullying is blurrier than ever. To understand the clash, you need to know Stephen Miller. As Trump's senior policy advisor, Miller shaped controversial immigration policies like family separations and the travel ban. He's known for his aggressive style and unwavering defense of nationalist ideas. Supporters see him as a strategic patriot. Critics call him divisive and dangerous. For progressives like AOC, Miller embodies the hard-right ideology they oppose. Miller rarely backs down from criticism, often counterattacking on TV and social media. In this latest controversy, he ignored AOC's jabs and instead attacked her ally, Dan Goldman, for spreading despicable lies. Miller's playbook: deflect, attack, and frame himself as a victim of media bias. He remains a lightning rod in America's ongoing political battles. The AOC-Miller spat was part of a bigger, more serious fight. That same day, Miller appeared on Fox News to respond to Rep. Dan Goldman's accusation that Miller and MAGA activists doxed a South Carolina judge whose home was later set on fire. Doxing, publishing private info online, can lead to real-world danger, as seen in the arson attack. Goldman linked right-wing rhetoric to the violence, a charge Miller fiercely denied. Miller claimed the Trump administration fought against doxing and political violence, accusing Goldman of spreading demented smears. Both sides blame each other for inciting violence, each pointing to examples of extremism from the other camp. The debate over dangerous speech and responsibility is at the heart of America's political turmoil. In an era of polarization, words can have deadly consequences. The question: when does political rhetoric cross the line into real-world harm? This is the new battleground for American democracy. This episode reveals the vast gulf between America's political camps. For AOC and her supporters, mocking figures like Miller is resistance against a movement they see as authoritarian and dangerous. They argue that humor and ridicule are necessary tools when traditional debate fails. For Miller and his allies, they're the ones under attack, unfairly smeared and mocked by a hostile left and media. They see their rhetoric as protected speech, and attacks on them as proof of their effectiveness. Each side believes the other is inciting violence and undermining democracy. The real issue: these aren't just policy disagreements, but clashing worldviews and moral codes. In today's America, even a joke can spark a political firestorm. The divide isn't just political, it's existential.